Strategic Leadership, Final Project. My name is Rodrigo Vian, and I've been working with Telco Group for the past 18 years. Telco Group is a combination of 6 companies, but for this project, we're going to talk about 2. The MVNO, Telapar, the Mobile Virtual Network Operator, and the MVNE, the Mobile Virtual Network Enabler. It's called TransTelco. The first strategic plan was to work with both companies and how they will be working together to offer the final services to the end users. But to a change of the strategic plan for the company, instead of investing both companies, we rather invest in one of the company, that is the MVNE, that is the enabler, because the MVNO is a massive, intensive investment of capital. And instead of investing both, we're going to focus on the platform. When we are talking about TransTelco, the MVNE, our goal with the company is to develop a sophisticated telecom management platform. And our goal is actually to be noticed in this market. This market is going to be huge, and we don't pretend to dominate or anything else. We have to just be noticed because we're willing to sell this company later on, and just to be noticed is good enough for us. Our scope for this company is to offering a web platform focused on mobile management to aggregators. There are companies that assemble solutions using wireless technology. The main focus is wireless technology, and that goes with GSM, it's a mobile carrier, or other services that can be offered in a substitute way or complementary way, like radio frequency and Wi-Fi. The Brazil market and the US market are main initial points. Actually, with the US market, we can go all over the world, but mainly start with both segments and understand how does it work. So we're talking about Brazil, we know a lot about the market. In US is really new for us. The idea is to go with the exponential organization methodology, and most of activities will be performed outside of the company, so we could keep a low cost and people on demand and infrastructure on demand, so we could grow fast. The source of the advantage of the company, first of all, is because of the know-how of running MVNO in Brazil and the exclusivity of 3 MVNOs up and running. The platform must be integrated with the GSM core network, and the big carriers don't allow to do that. Once we have the full MVNO working, we can start assembling the platform and integrate with the core network. Once doing that, we're going to be unique because there's not many MVNOs running in Brazil, and the ones that is running is big as the big carriers, so they don't have many carriers to connect to. Once you do that, you can offer a service that is going to be really unique right now. Later on, you might have other MVNOs, but to develop these integrations takes time, so we'll be in advantage of the timing later on. Another source of advantage is actually the size of the market and the IoT and machine-to-machine growth in the next 5-10 years. It's going to be huge, and part of that we're going to be integrated with our platform. Another advantage is the complexity and the limitations of this technology for small companies. Normally, big carriers work with big equipments, and their equipments are expensive. So small companies, they don't have access to that technology. And once you don't have the access, they don't have the integrations, and they don't have the service. They could offer simple services, not sophisticated ones that we are planning to offer. So the logic of all strategic strategy is using an existing MVNO. It doesn't matter if it's an ownership MVNO or a partnership MVNO. If I'm selling MVNO, I have to make certain that the integration will be allowed in the future, even if I'm not part of it. So using an existing MVNO, we can start offering a mobile management using core information to be unique. Invest in technology to offer a simple mobile management platform for rapid growth. Develop, implement, and integrate new services in the platform for aggregators to assemble their services. It has to be easy, so people can easily understand the potential of the platform, integrate with their services, and have an easy management to resell that in a market in a combo way. Once you do that, the idea of the logic here is to create a community to engage in integrators, devices, that is the endpoint, and the connectivity between, to exchange experience and service to foment business. Once you do that, you have the platform. We can start, and you have actually clients coming into the platform. We can start to negotiate to other big carriers or other MVNOs to integrate with their services and also sell their services combined with our platform. So our platform will be an integration of all the telecommunication services in a simple way of management telecom services. The innovation strategy that we are planning for our company is to start over in a different methodology. Because of the crisis in Brazil, the past 1 year, we stopped operation and we are reformulating all the strategy of the company. And so we have the chance to have a new start. So we are actually a startup of these new services, but with experience of 18 years of doing it. There's a good combination, and the innovation part of it is actually to start in an exponential organization methodology that is to grow fast and use new organization techniques to leverage accelerating technologies. Using the creativity to develop different services, focus on specified niches, and integrating to easy management in a self-service platform and offering to the market for rapid growth. The idea is to have the creativity to think different, out of the box, with fresh perspective, comparing to the traditional market, to create different services for specified niches. And that different services could be easily managed for a rapid growth. We combine that and offer that to aggregators that are resellers of the services. They cannot do it by themselves because they don't have the platform, and even if they want to have the platform, they need to have the integration with the core network. That will be even more difficult. So we offer the platform for them in an easy way, so they don't think about to build themselves the platform, because if they try to, it's going to be, first of all, hard to implement by itself, and even harder to integrate with the big carriers. They are not allowed to do that. So this is a unique advantage that we have, and the innovation part of it is to keep that in mind and keep that always upfront in technology. So every time it will be difficult to others to copy. The activities that we are planning for the company to be aligned with this strategy is mainly the exponential organization methodology that starts with the staff on demand. So we could have low fixed cost and for rapid growth, and go with the flow. If the market goes up, we can grow. If the market goes down, we don't have a fixed price cost, so be easy to manage it and adjust with the market. When you go to crowd engagement, social technologies, we are planning to focus on community and to create an environment so they can share information instead of working together. And one buying from another client. So we have a community, and the platform will be the integration of these services. So our clients could sell service to our other clients. If you create a service using our platform, you can resell it to other clients. So it will be a community to share experiences. One other important part of the innovation is we call like make it simple, sir. It's a way of doing things that is actually complicated in a simple way using a web platform. For that, we need interface, dashboards, easy management to work all together. That is the key of the platform. Once you have the technology working with you and the devices, and you collecting data, collecting data from the device, from the people they're using, for all the environment, you can create a big data and algorithms to have the information management. And that all this big data and all this management information could show me what's coming next. So we have to be aware of how things are moving and collecting that information and predicting the future. Predicting the future for the next step, predicting for the future for the next step of my clients, and predicting for the future of my client's business with their information, all combined and integrated in the platform. Disruption, experimentation, and autonomy is key for new services integrations to be unique. You have to give a chance to be full and or genius. That's very nice and very understandable how we can have to manage our company. The key points to focus on looking for the parts of the course mainly starts with the strategy process. Services that we define, initial strategy that actually you don't know what's going to happen, you don't know it's going to be good, bad, but you have the idea. You execute your strategy. For certain, you discover new things. With new things, you have a new strategy, update of a strategy, and from them you execute again, and again you have discovery, new strategy, and execute. Discovery, new strategy, and execute. This is a loop that you have to be in mind and have a process to work with. That is, for me, very important to keep this in mind during the time. Another thing is in the same area is that the market that we are getting into is not mature, and new technologies are just popping up. Because of that, it's going to be fast changes and new perspectives every month, every minute, and that loop is really important to keep on track with these new technologies and fast changes that is coming in your market. Another key point that we have to focus on and to keep the strategic plan and follow that by heart. It's in a changing market, it's very easy to unfocus, to go in directions that you're not initially think about it. You can do that, but you have to plan doing that. And if you don't plan, don't do it. That's understand of the situation that we have to follow by heart. Of course, the main point here is capture value. creating value, I think is a way of doing new things, new services, new products. But the capture value and create a unique asset is it's key for growth. So have that in mind in all the way. And every time you have a new strategy, come back to this uh, perspective, initial perspective, and just confirm it if it's valid, or if it's not, just change it. But keep on mind to capture value, to have a long company, and growth, constantly growth. Of course, that managing the routine, the park thing is the routine, the people, the architecture, and the culture is very important. Not only when you begin your strategy, but when you go on time, the strategy changes. And normally, that's just keep on the top management. You have to have a way to show in the company, and the new strategy make difference in the architecture of the company, the people, the routines of the company, and the culture of the company have to be all aligned with the new strategy. And every time you change the strategy, you have to change the way people think about the strategy and the routines that go follows the strategy. This is a constant improvement of how you work with that, and mainly, and most important, how you manage that, how you see if the things is really going in a way you think is going. This is really hard when you grow a company. When you're small, it's easy. When you get big, it's really difficult to do that. In our market, there is a platform. We found that the demand side increasing returns, it's really, really important. The network value of a platform is crucial. So the value that we created, it's with the time become more in the network value than even the intrinsic keys of the services. So keep in mind to develop a network value strategy to grow the integrations, to grow the community, to grow the people that use your platform. That is really important in your business. It's our job to design our company to manage innovation according to our goals. In these markets, new technology, the changes of the technology are very quick, and you have to be a fool sometimes to be a genius once in a while. And to be a genius in these markets is a very important thing. Only with a different product you'll be growing fast and have a unique product. So you have to pay the price to be a fool sometimes, to be able to be a genius once in a while. And finally, it's our job to design the system that discovers what is next in this new technology environment. We have to create a company designed to understand what is new, and the whole company would give you the process to the information to you discover what next key point to invest into. Thank you very much.